Hi, I'm Coach Billy Rowe, head coach of the 2007 national champion Miami Northwestern Senior High Bulls. Today, we're going to go over some defensive line drills and techniques to develop a high school defensive lineman. I have with me today a few of our players, defensive linemen, for the championship team, as well as Coach Tyronn Johnson, which is our defensive line coach.
All right, what we're going to do now is start off with the starts and the stance. We're going to work on get on the skin a good stance, defensive lineman stance. All right, you guys in three-point stance. They're going to have their hands down in front of them, a little weight in front, a little weight on top of their hands, butt up a little bit. All right, just want to make sure we get in a good stance so we can get off the ball and use our hands and go from there. All right, so we'll do that first, and then we'll come back and do actually get off the ball on the ball movement. Okay, so let's go with our starts and stance first. Go with three-point stance. Let's get a good three-point stance. All right. See, he has his nice lean on his hands, but good level. That's what kind of stance we need. There are different types of stances that we use depending on a run or passing down. Right now, we're looking at run. First down, we always going to run. All right, going to run. All right, if we were going into a passing down, we want to get a little more weight, but it's going to go up a little higher in the air. All right, let's give me a three-point stance on passing downs, all right? Get your butt up a little bit, sprinters type of stance. We're going to get after the football, going after the quarterback. All right, everybody see that? Good job. Let me get next two, next three, get next three, get next three. All right, this is D lineman. We got ends right here. In our defense, we play a 50, so they usually get in two-point stance, almost like a linebacker stance, all right? He's a D lineman, so he's going to get in a three-point just like the others did. Let's go give him a stance. First down, plan run. All right, same thing. A little weight on his hand, enough to get up, get off the ball, play against that run. All right, he's low, got butt low, shoulders low, arms ready to play football, linebacker stance, slash defensive end stance. Same thing here. Right here, I wouldn't have my hands on my knees though. That's the only thing I would change in his stance. All right, he has his hands on the knees. You got to be able to have your hands loose so you can play football. All right, but besides that, he has a good stance also. All right, good job. Let's get the next two up. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the actual stance and coming off the ball now. All right, we're going to actually get off the ball. They're going to get in the same stance they just done. Now they're going to get off on ball movement with a good 5 yards, and you go for there. We'll go, after they go, guys, you guys come in front of them, right? On ball movement, no sound. You're not listening to sound. We're going to just listen to the ball. I might give them a little hut. They shouldn't move. All right, there we go. There we go, sit. Come on. Hut. Start saying good stance, good start. That's where they can roll off the ball, all right? Good stance, good start. Here we go. Sit. On ball movement. Come on. Go. Good job. See, he got a little fidgety, but it happens. Quarterbacks has great cadence. Sometimes they get long huts, long silent counts. You got to be ready, all right? You got to be ready. That's it for the starts and stance. All right, now what we're gonna do is called back drill. We're just working on some lateral movement, some in and outs, getting the guys' hips moving, legs and knees moving at the same time. This defensive line, we always gotta be able to go side to side, all right? So we're gonna work on going over these bags, front foot first, all right? When they get to the end, they're gonna plant, and we're gonna finish the drill. I call it finish to the quarterback or to the ball carrier.